If you want to be a character designer, if you want to draw cool characters in your own style, in your own art, for your favorite shows, be an animator, a concept artist, or whatever you want to do that has characters in it, then you need to master two fundamental principles of character design. One of those is the use of repeated shapes, which you're going to learn today. And the other is one that if you take classes with me long enough, you will hear it all the time. It is the use of contrast to make incredible characters. The use of large and small, opposite-sized features in the same character, in the same face, in the same body, to make such interesting combos that you can apply that technique to create endless cool character designs. And today we're going to practice both of those top character design fundamentals with this fun snow-covered Yeti. So first, we're going to start with an Among Us style shape. So we're going to sketch this big half oval shape, an upside down U as the body, the base for the body, and then come down here with these little legs. Real short, stubby legs. Now let's add some big hulking arms, so it's no longer an Among Us style character. And these are like half bean shapes. Now I'm going to make them smoothly go into the top of the head. Same thing over here. So look at the curve that I've got here for the arms, that flowy curve. Now, let's erase the old line here. Then we're going to put in two little eyes near the top. A little poofy hair. And then we're going to give him this big goofy mouth. He's a friendly little Yeti. The friendliest abominable snowman. I might actually make this even bigger. So I'm using this idea of contrast, which is opposites. It's a design principle. It's an idea in drawing and art and design that helps you make really interesting, in this case, characters by combining opposite-sized things in the same character. Tiny eyes. Make this one even tinier. Big mouth. Tiny legs, big arms. So looking for areas to combine big and small together in the same character leads to some really fun, interesting looking characters. And also I've got repeated shapes. That's another trick you can use in your art to bring it all together, to make it look really good in the end, to unify the piece, to unify your character. So what I mean by that is, look at how this bean shape for the head, for the mouth, need to smooth it out a little bit, is the same bean shape for the arms, just turned on the side. And the arms don't close up on the end, but it's the same repeated shape. And that brings it all together and makes it look like one character. One interesting character. So look for the opportunity when you're drawing your own characters to repeat shapes throughout the design in different ways by changing them, turning them around, turning them upside down, left, right, etc. part of the shapes, stretching those shapes. So repeating or like echoing those shapes in different parts of your design, whether it's in the outfit or the shape of the mouth or the arms or some accessory, is a really cool technique. Then, and give him a big tongue. This sort of echoes the shape of the whole body. Give him some claws. I don't want mine to look too scary, so I'm keeping them rounded, sort of stubby claws or fingers, whichever you want. And let's try this. Some little toes down here, popping out the bottom. And I'm gonna put a big lip. Little fur on the knees, on the elbows, curvy little fur patches. I think this is fun. Give them some. I'm gonna bring this in a little bit. Make the hair smaller. Yeah, looks better. Smaller hair, smaller eyes, giant mouth. It brings out how giant the mouth is when you do that. And then friendly little eyebrows up here. These are little bean shapes. Same shape as the mouth, just turned upside down and much smaller. So we just made a friendly Yeti by echoing or repeating shapes throughout the design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bean shapes. And through using that concept or that idea, that trick, that tip of using contrast in size of the shapes to make for a much more interesting character. All right. Now I'm going to add some clumps of snow. She's been out in the snow. And you just do some little patterns, wobbly little patterns of snow like this. It's got stuck in his fur. You don't need that much. Doesn't need to look just like mine. I'm going to smooth that out a little bit. And if we put a little blue tint on it, a little blue shadow, I'll show you how to do that in a second. Then you'll see how it really makes it look like snow. I don't want it to look so even. That looks like the letter H, and I want it to look more random. So something like that looks better. And little patches of snow there. I'm going to take this one off. So we don't need too much. I think that's enough. Maybe a little bit down there. And this one's bothering me. Let's try this one again. Sometimes that's why we draw so lightly with our pencil, so that it's easy to erase. Lots of times we're just experimenting, we're finding the lines. Sketch with your pencil loosely, very lightly, and you find the lines that work best. And I think I finally found them. So There is my Yeti. Now, you could keep it in pencil, you could shade it in pencil, or you can come along with me and ink and color with whatever materials you have. Let's go.